you guys, it's me, Mandie, and welcome to Tuesday Tutorial and Transformation Tuesday. We are so freaking excited. We have Shannon here, Shannon Harmer. Listen up, guys. First of all, this hair. Let's just talk about all this hair. She is making a major change today happen because A, she hasn't had her hair done in over a year, and guess who the last person to do her hair was a year ago? Me. So that's kind of because her life is a little bit busy and she just let it go. You know, she let the hair go and she let it grow. And she is now to the point where she's like, chopperoo, good change. I need a man, I need a change. She's single, ready to mingle. That's true. So let's get on it. So after today, you guys, if you're a man and you're watching this, she is ready for you, okay? We just need to tell you that. So what we're doing today to her hair is we are chopping off, we don't know how many inches yet, we'll get to that point, but we are cutting her hair quite a bit off, a lot of this is coming off, and then we are gonna just do a very settled sombre to her hair. She wants a little bit of still like something in her hair because we'll cut all the color off. So we're gonna add in, we're darkening her base, darkening up her hair completely, but then we're gonna add in a few settled pieces of like a really pretty caramel tone. It's gonna be gorgeous. And it will be so good to do a new change for her around her face because she's feeling like, we need some Jennifer Aniston up in here in this hair. That's literally the picture she showed me is Jennifer Aniston's hair because she's always the inspiration. So we are gonna get right to cutting her hair. We are gonna be using my shark fin shears, which these are the 7-inch, and it's the swivel thumb to save my wrist's life because when you cut in your hairdresser, you get carpal tunnel. So these are amazing, and they come with a little shark fin case. Look how cute that is. And guess what? Shark fin shears are amazing, and they're going to give you a discount for you guys. So if you want some of these, discount code is Mandie20, 20% off your first set of shears. Good deal. So let's get going on the haircut, and then we will explain a little bit of the color that we're doing, and let's go. You guys are back here at the color bar, and I'm going to be using Redken color gels. I love color gels when I'm doing an all over color. I'm going to be working with more of neutral warm tones along with some red violets. We want her color to be a little bit more of that rich tone, but we want it to be dark. So we're going to be doing the initial color I want it to be is like a neutral warm with a little bit of red violets. So we're using 2NW. And she has a lot of hair. So we're gonna be using the rest I have in there, which was just 0.3 ounces. You always want to measure out your color. And then we have 3NW. And I'm using the entire bottle of 3NW. So now we have 2.2 ounces and 5 RV. 5RV is going to give me that red violet, so the illusion of it being like certain light, it will hit it and it will be so beautiful. So 5RV, 2NW, 3NW, and then we want to make sure we're using Redken Color Gel's 10 volume deposit only. So we have 2.6 ounces. Of course, using my Fermar brushes. It's all I will use when I'm doing any color because it makes my job go by so much better. That's the consistency. It's pretty jelly, which I love the consistency of gels. It makes the application go so smooth, and you can really stretch this color. All right, round 2 at the color bar, we're using Magic Lightener. We're gonna do we're gonna actually do 2 whole scoops of Magic. I like to mix this consistency up 3 to 1. So what I like to do with that is I'm gonna take my little guy here. I'm using 40 volume of the Magic Lightener's developer. So that's from Magic. So I like to go in here and I do 2 scoops. Okay, the consistency I like of this is pretty much like this, whipped cream. And Magic Lightener does swell just a little bit, but we are going to go paint on and use a little hair painting technique, and let's get moving on that. All right, you guys, so we just got done washing her out. We are now going to be cutting all the extra excess of the hair off. I am going to be using my razor because I want texture at the ends. So I'm going to be sectioning her out. She has a lot of hair, so you want to make sure you take sections. All right, so you always want to make sure you tell your clients to uncross their legs, shoulders back. I have a cutting cape here because I love doing a cutting cape when I want more control of the cuts. So here we go. We're gonna take sections. You want a lot of tension. We're not taking off too much length, but I'm using my feather. And the reason why is because it gives you little notches when you cut someone's hair. So if you see it's not a straight blunt line. So these little notches create the texture at the end, so there's more movement. So we're keeping the length at about this, but we're just adding in the texture onto those ends. You can already tell that there's like not a blunt line, it's just kind of all a little bit wispy. All right, you guys, I'm gonna take some pie sections here, and I just kind of grab them with my hands, and I wanna show you. So she has a lot of weight in her hair. Her hair is very, very heavy. So instead of showing a surface layer, I'm gonna show you guys how to do an internal layer. So what that is you're gonna grab the hair, lots of tension. You wanna bend the hair and make sure you're never going over the bend. So then you're gonna pull it straight out, and you know that's the bend. From where the bend stops, you're gonna take your shears, and you're gonna dig. You see how I am inside the hair? I'm gonna kind of just point cut in to the hair, and just a little bit. So it will remove the weight and take the bulk out, but it's not gonna be a surface layer. And a lot of the time what I love doing as well is I'll take it and I'll twist, 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 a pretty tight twist just like this. And I'm gonna do the same thing, bend it, and you're gonna just kind of take a little bit, and you're gonna untwist with it and kind of keep slithering in just like that towards the ends. And the twisting will give it a little bit of a surface layer, but also it will remove some bulk as well. So I want the ends to be not very heavy and not too blunt. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take my shears and I'm going to just do a deep point cut into those ends. I'm not gonna do little teeny notches because I want it to be more movement. So I'm gonna do some deep cutting into those ends, and that will help it kind of move around and not feel like such a step off of the hair when their hair is so thick at the ends. So point cutting in like that is at the best. And now we're gonna do a little bit of some facial framing. She wants a little bit of some cute layers around the face. So what we're gonna be doing with that is a lot of over directing. So we're gonna take her front section, and you're gonna wanna know where you wanna start. I'm gonna start around the chin on her. So I'm gonna take that and kind of place out exactly where I know that's gonna be. And then I'm gonna keep my shears there, so I'm kind of keeping my guide and giving myself a position of where it's gonna go. Then I'm gonna take it, move it, see my shears are staying the same. I'm now gonna angle my shears. I'm going to move down and go back against her face. I'm gonna have a little bit of a cute face framing, so that way she is not so blah. Then what I like to do is where the guide stops, I'm gonna take my shears and move it up, and this is my own little technique that I like to do. And I'm gonna just kind of go through the hair, just like this, and push up the hair as I'm kind of chipping into it. And that will kind of give it a really cute, piecey face frame. And we can always add more when her hair is dry. Alright you guys, so to finish off this video, we are just adding in some really cute beachy curls. Nothing too extreme. We always like to keep our curls really loose. So Babyliss Pro 1 1/4 inch curling rod. And we have just a few little bit of peekaboo dimension tones throughout the hair. Added in the Redken tones, the color gels, and her hair feels amazing. Added a lot of texture into her ends with the razor. And we are just literally loving the transformation. It looks so freaking cute on her. And you know what, sometimes with color, less is more. So a few peekaboo tones, we toned it down just using Redken Shades EQ, and I used 5N, 5NB, and 5RV just to give it a little bit of warmth to it. So we're just finishing up here, and then at the end, we're gonna show you guys her before and after pictures. And you guys, if you love these type of videos, my Tuesday tutorials, I need you to tell me. I want you to comment below and ask me what you wanna see next, because a lot of people are requesting things, so I'm gonna just try to get to all the videos for you guys. But please comment below, let me know what you would like to see from me, and I will totally try to cover that for you guys. Anyway, if you love me, please subscribe. I will see you guys on my next video. Love you all so much, and see you later. Bye.